there is no longer connection. Am I communicating? There is no longer what? Connect. Because the soul is the one that connected to God. Am I communicating? So if you are living your life as a man that died in the soul, that your soul is dead, there's nothing that of God that you can manifest. Am I communicating? You will cut yourself off. That is why I said on Friday that this is how curse flow. This is how curse transferred. It moved. It is not Adam that God put curse on his head and is go up and down with the curse. Am I communicating? The curse enter into his bloodline. And everyone that comes out of the loin of Adam will automatically carry the curse. Am I communicating? Whether you eat the fruit, the forbidden fruit or not, but as long as the bloodline of Adam flows to you, you are automatically part of the curse. Am I communicating here? You don't understand. Romans 5:19. What did he say? Romans 5:19 said, as for one man disobedient, many were made what? Sinners. But not all that are supposed to be made sinners is because the blood of sin flow from one man into many. That is why if your father is under a curse and you come from the loin of your father, the curse is automatically in your blood. Spiritually, the curse is in your blood. That is why you see that what happens to your father, the downfall of your father, the rejection of your father, the failure of your father, you see similar things in your life. Why? It's because it flows. Curse doesn't stay on the head. Curse enter into the spiritual blood of man, the gene of man. Am I communicating here? So when you give birth and they are celebrating the child, don't forget, if what is in your blood is negative, the life of the child will also be negative. Am I communicating here? So there are many people you are blaming today. They know nothing about what happens to them. But the blood that transfer from their generation into their own life is what make them to be whom they were. Am I communicating here? So we need to pray. When you look at that scripture very well, please watch this. He said, as for one man disobedient, many were made sinners. So by the obedience of one shall many be made righteous. Who is the one that can obey God apart from Jesus? So if you are still connected to Adamic nature, you will still be part of Adamic problem. You will still be part of those that crawl. You will still be part of those that carry curses. You will still be part of those that God will be angry with. You will still be part of those that murders will be happening in your family. When you see a family that every time people die premature in that family, the family did not connect to Jesus. The family is still an Adamic family. If the family connected to Jesus, premature death can never have a way into the family. If you are going through failures, you are going through rejections, you are going through some kind of life that you cannot explain, brothers and sisters, you are not at fault. It's because you are still an Adamic gene. You are from that Adamic family. Am I communicating here? Coming of Jesus to this world is not because he wants to come and perform miracles. No. It's just that God's movement, wherever you see the presence of God, you will see the miracles of God. Jesus didn't come for miracles. That is why I never come to Jesus because of miracles. Jesus came in order to change the Adamic bloodline. and connected you and I into the bloodline of God that God put in Adam before Adam corrupted the blood. Am I communicating here? Am I communicating here? Do you aware that when devil made a mistake, I call it a mistake because he doesn't know what he's doing, in order to overthrow God and lift up his seat above the seat of God. When God casted devil out of heaven, am I communicating? He never took anything away from him, but it was corrupted. So you can stay have the miracle, you can still have. You see, don't get excited when you see people performing miracle, because God can give it. God give it to them. God will never take it back, but it will be corrupted. That is why it can't last. Excited when you know that your blood is no longer an Adamic blood, that your bloodline is no longer in line with the blood of Adam. Am I communicating? That you are now a newborn, and a newborn that you are has automatically connected you to the blood. Am I communicating? There was a woman, she was an harlot called Rahab. Rahab supposed to be stoned to death, but because Rahab, when she was a real prostitute, she was connected to Adamic nature. When she helped the two spies and he got covenant, he entered into a covenant with the bloodline of the Israelites. Am I communicating? When they came to the city, they said to her, this is what you should do. To the bloodline of Jesus. Am I communicating? So now, when you see the book of Matthew, when you are speaking about the genealogy of